Okay, hi everybody. My for the people ask. Okay, so like basically I'm just making a video on the whole Trayvon Martin situation being compared to the homicides in Oakland. The bigger picture here is that George Zimmerman killed an innocent black teenager based off of suspicion what he thought in his head was about to happen or what Trayvon was going to do to him, and he killed him. And he didn't get arrested. All he did was got held for questioning, and then they let him go. That's the issue. In Oakland, when another black person kills another black person, the police come out, they investigate, they hand out cards, and they ask people, do you know who did it? If you do and you don't want to talk right now, give us some information, or we'll give you this information. You call us up and you let us know what's going on. I'm damn sure that if somebody in Oakland killed somebody and called the cops and said, I just shot somebody because of woo-woo whatever, they're going to get arrested. They're going to get charged. They're going to, whatever the process is, that's going to happen. George Zimmerman, nothing happened to him. Johannes Mercilli, okay, something happened. He was arrested. He served a couple months in jail. He got sentenced, time served, and stuff like that. Like, justice wasn't brought, but, like, something happened. George Zimmerman, nothing happened. Like, word has it that he skipped town. Like, that's why we're outraged. That's why they're walking their hoodies. That's why they're marching. They're marching. Marching is going to get public notice and some Supreme Court judge or anybody to think like, no, we need to pursue this guy because justice does need to be served, because clearly this is a worldwide issue and it has everybody bothered, and no one's going to rest until justice is served. That's what the marches are for, and that's what wearing a hoodie is going to do. Like, in Oakland, people get killed, innocent bystanders and stuff like that, and it's sad as fuck, no lie. But in Oakland, where we come from, sad to say, that's the life. Everybody want to be about that life. Snitches get stitches, this and that. Like, if Pookie was grinding on Ray Ray's block and Ray Ray felt like, you not about to take my shine, and Pookie like, I'm about to do what I want to do. They live that life. They think that they have some sort of stupid ass battle between them, so they're going to try to kill each other, and in the end, either Ray Ray kills Pookie or Pookie kills Ray Ray and they end up dead. But that's based off of stupidity against black people's own ignorance. It's not based off of racism, classism, or anything like that. That's black people being hella ignorant. Like, I have a 15-year-old brother, and my mother raised all three of us in the house the same way. And I wouldn't dare want to go outside and be a part of the streets and want to bang and do all this and that. But my little brother does. And we tell him all day, every day, there ain't nothing promised to nobody in the streets but a grave. Just like at the end of everything, everybody's promised a grave no matter how great you are. But just in the streets, you're not going to see no greatness, because that's all that's promised to you. You ain't going to get no shine. You ain't going to get no respect. The only thing for certain is going to get you is in the ground. But he don't want to hear that. So, like, if we all telling all of our black people, oh, don't do this or don't do that, don't kill this and that, if we're just telling them, you know, we're showing concern. But it's their decision to say, fuck that, I want to go out and I want to kill another black man or this and that. Like, when kids get shot at parties and things like that, yes, it's sad. But at the same time, when you live in an environment, you already know what precautions that you have to take. It's sad that you have to go outside and be like, damn, do I really need to wear this bulletproof vest to go to the corner store? Or, damn, is it really worth taking risking my life just to go walk to the corner, to walk my partner to the bus stop? That's sad that you gotta take all those precautions just to do something. Whereas in a white neighborhood, Becky and Brandon could take a stroll in the park holding hands and not really fear anything. But we as black people set that society up for ourselves, so we can't place the blame on anybody. So we can't compare black on black killings in our cities to something nationwide like a white man killing an innocent black boy. That can't be compared. Yeah, we open our front door and open up the Tribune and look and see like all these homicides, this and that. Yes, we do that, and yes, people feel bothered. Like, damn, every day is a killing. Like, I personally, I'm just over this shit. Like, are you kidding me? Why y'all keep killing each other? And y'all don't realize the cycle. You kill him, he kill you. You kill him, he kill you. Y'all don't realize the cycle? That's ignorance when you don't. And it's ignorant when you say, oh, I understand that this innocent little teenage black boy got killed by a white man, but ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, no death is greater than one death or more important when somebody's murdered. But justice, when justice has to be served, that's when you raise cause and awareness. Like Rosa Parks. She was tired. She didn't want to fucking sit in the back of the bus. She wanted to sit in the front. She sat her ass in the front of the bus. They arrested her. Dr. King felt like, no, you're not finna arrest her or whatever the case may be. So they fought. They protested. They did all this. And here we are today, all those years later, and we could sit in the back of the bus. We could sit in the front of the bus. We could swim in the pool with white people. We could have babies by white people. White people deliver our babies. This and that. We've come a long way by protesting and marching for what we want. But when you have inner city kids, grown men, children, babies, whatever, and when they're raised in an environment that's ignorant, when they're taught that if you want respect, you gotta get it. You don't gain it. Like, no, that's not how you get respect. By shooting somebody, that's how you get disrespected and looked at like you mad pussy for that. Like, for real, like, come on now. Like, when the babies got killed, that's just some shit that just took the Oakland killings to a whole nother level because a 1-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 3-year-old. Like, oh, come on now, bro. You out of line for that. Duh. We were outraged because they were babies. But the issue still is that people are going around senselessly killing. But that's something that's handled on the KTVU Channel 2 News every day in the Oakland Tribune. It's not something that we're going to ask Obama, could you please come to Oakland and just like help us, because that shit happened in Miami, Chicago, everywhere, any inner city, any ghetto, everywhere. And it's sad. But don't be hella ignorant and sit there and say like, oh, we need to open our eyes because if there's more stuff going on. Before we even heard about Trayvon Martin, we were all concerned about the homicides going on in Oakland and this and that. Like, we were concerned, but you can't be concerned when it's like 12 years past and the same shit still going on. They have stopped the violence rallies all up and down the streets. Niggas try to pull guns out there and get offended. Like, get off my block with all that. What is somebody going to do? I don't think that people should risk their lives for someone else's stupidity. Like, I'm not just going to walk up to somebody and be like, you know what? It's not even that serious, you know, all this and that. Nigga, do what you do. Just keep me out of it. I pray for you. I hope you don't die. I hope you don't kill nobody. But you really just can't go up to just somebody and say, stop this or stop that. People, there was just a Stop the Violence rally in Emeryville like about a week ago. Like, you know what I mean? People actually care. People do those things. So, oh my God, my lips are sweating. But, like, people do those things. So, I mean, like, the bigger pictures, you just can't compare this situation to the violence in Oakland. Like, you can't. Like, I mean, but, you know, everybody's ignorant to certain things. You know what I mean? Like, if your main goal is to focus on your community and better your community and change that, you do that. But don't go trying to make it a comparison between Trayvon Martin and what's going on, like, in your community. Because it's just two different things. Like, really? Really? That's like, it's just like how taking candy from a baby and armed robbery are two different things, even though it's still robbery. It's two different things. Like, and you can't compare. Like, personally, I feel that that's pure ignorance for someone to compare the two. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I would be hurt as, excuse my language, I'd be hurt as fuck if Trayvon Martin was my brother and some person decides, oh, everybody's raising noise about this issue, but they don't care what's happening in our community. I'm sorry what's happening in your community, but if this was my brother was murdered by a white man who was let free. And that's the bigger picture. A white man who was let free. A white man who was let free. A white man who was let free. That's the bigger picture. It's not no white on white killing, black on black killings, because killing is killing and killing ain't cool. You know what I mean? But when a white man I don't know. Maybe don't think he white, but a white man kills a black kid and he gets to walk. That's you know, like shit, ain't shit to say. Like I just, you know, that's my opinion. Like that's how I feel. Oh my god, my battery only has 20%. But yeah, like, you know, so like everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And I say hi to my babies, they just walking away. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and some people's opinions are just, you know, out the way.